Hello and welcome to the Mama Cam for, I don't even know what date it is, but I know it's been too long since I've done a Mama Cam. And I want to start out today by first thanking everybody for all of the well wishes and the please make a Mama Cam posts, because even though I've been super busy, I realize that I have been slacking on the very important job of sharing useless news with my fans, so I'm very sorry about that. So we're going to go ahead and go. First off, the reason I haven't been around as much is because I'm doing teaching part-time. I teach music. It's the coolest job ever. I love it. It's awesome. However, it's taken me away from Fluff. And my Fluff, Crispin the monkey, is not happy with me. I tried to move things around in his Fluff editor, and they didn't want to go, and I was very upset about it, and I think that it has nothing to do with anything technical. It has to do with the fact that he's angry with me. And I really enjoy the fact that I can give life to inanimate objects. Some people might call that crazy, but I think it's perfectly fine. Okay, so there's been a lot of questions here at Ask Mama, and I want to thank you for all of them. I'll read a couple for you today. Star says, "Hey Mama, how are you? Good here. I've lost a total of 10 pounds. Could this get any slower? Look at my puck. I couldn't be happier. Star. Star, I'm so glad that you got your plushie and that it is a puck. I'm sure that people that don't know anything about Fluff will wonder why you have a giant ball of blackness that has cross-eyed, but you know what? You know how special he is, and I'm very happy. And also, congratulations on losing your 10 pounds. That's a really big deal. When I was losing weight back in the day, and by the way, I still need to, and that's a whole other story we'll get into in a few minutes, my mom told me that a gallon of milk is 8 pounds. A gallon of milk. So if you lost 10 pounds, you lost a gallon of milk. And 4 sticks of butter in a box is 1 pound. So you lost a gallon of milk and 2 packages of butter. That's a lot. That's a big deal. You should be very happy about that. Speaking of losing weight, since I stopped running, I have put on a few pounds. And by a few, I mean more than a few. And so I've done all sorts of things to try to lose weight. I'm eating lean cuisine meals, and I can't run right now because my knee hurts, which makes me depressed, which makes me not want to exercise, which makes me gain weight. It's this horrible cycle. But anyway, so I started doing jazzercise because I thought, hey, jazzercise would be fun. You know, they wear leg warmers and dance to 80s music, and it's really fun. Well, let me tell you a little something about jazzercise. It's ridiculous. I left my first day of jazzercise, and I wanted to die. And so I went back the next day, because that's what you do to yourself, okay? When you're hurting, you just make yourself hurt more, or maybe that's called masochism. I don't know. But I'm a big fan of the jazzercise. If you've never done it, you should try it. Because misery loves company is really what that comes down to. Okay, so I've had some questions about the pricing and the different items and all that kind of stuff. And all that stuff is being taken into consideration. Sometimes when we do pricing, things are a little bit uneven. And part of the Fluff stock market, price market, is that it is kind of random. It's like we just sort of randomly price things. However, I've noticed that people have a big desire for completely separate items for gold as money, and I think that's a great idea. And for a while we got away from that, but I'm going to work at getting back to special items for gold and items for money, and I'll try to balance it out better. You know what, I'll just be honest, sometimes my brain only half functions. In fact, let's just be honest, most of the time my brain only half functions. On occasion I'll have a day where like everything works up here, and it's a great day, and then the next day it's gone. So I'm going to work on that, and I'm a creative mind, like I do creative things, numbers, not so good. So I'm just making excuses, bunch of garbage, no, you don't care. You just want your items priced better, so I gotta work on that. Okay, so I had, who was it? E.J. Duran. E.J. Duran. Oh, her name's Elise. That's really all that matters. She asked me about what I'm going to dress up my son for as Halloween. My son, he doesn't decide these things till like the last second. Like last year, he wanted to be a pumpkin, and that sounded like a really good thing, and so he was a pumpkin. And then this year I asked him what he wanted to be, and he said, I want to be a pumpkin. I said, you were a pumpkin last year. He said, I want to be a pumpkin again. I said, we need to be more creative. He said, I want to be a pumpkin again. So what I'm hoping to do is convince him to be something other than a pumpkin, because not that pumpkins aren't cute, but like I really want to dress him up in something cool, not just a pumpkin. So if you guys have any suggestions for what cool things I could talk him into, that would be great. The year before he was a firefighter, so we have to go no with the firefighter. No with the firefighter, no with the pumpkins. Somebody give me something. Okay. Anyway, Kendall says, I deleted fluffs because college classes are taking over my life. It had to be done. I will work out fluff in school later. What? I don't even have words. I don't even have words for that kind of madness. Deleted fluffs. Psh. That is blasphemy. Blasphemy to the lords of fluff. Your poor animal is probably crying himself to sleep in his inanimate habitat or something. I don't know. Okay, so Bam Bam said, Mama, how have you been lately? Can't wait for a new Mama Cam. I have some career advice. I just got my first interview after 3 months of a job searching post-graduation. Turns out I'm a little overqualified for the job and I won't be learning any new skills. It's very basic and more for someone who has less experience. If I get offered the job, would you say take it anyway because it's a job in my field or hold out for something better? I said, and I said this in the column, I think that if you have any opportunity to take any sort of job in your field, even if you are overqualified, you never know who you're going to meet at that job that's going to take you to your other job. Because last year, as you recall, I quit my crappy job and I substitute taught for a year, which basically means I ate ramen noodles because you don't get paid anything to substitute. However, I met people while I was substituting that ended up helping me get my interview, which ended up helping me get my job that I love. So you never know who you're going to meet where. Go for it. I have no idea how long I've been talking, but I know that if I've been talking for more than 10 minutes, I'm going to get cut off of YouTube, and I'm going to have to start this thing all over again. So, thank you for demanding a new Mama Cam. Thank you for watching me right now. I will work on being better at the pricing. Please don't be a hater. I'm really trying. I just, nobody said I was perfect, and nobody said that I had even a minute ounce of sense in my brain. Never claimed that. Okay? But I will work on it, and I love all of you, and keep getting on me if I don't make one of these for a while, because sometimes I just need to just be whipped into shape. Tell me who's boss. Tell me you're the boss of me. Okay. Have a great day. Thank you for watching. This is Mama.